episode of Ask Simply Mary. I had a question on Quora today that I actually wanted to do this video like this to kind of show you. I had a question about tracking guitar, and I'd like to show you a couple different methods. You can track your guitar direct line to the board or the interface or whatever you have. So I would have my guitar and I would have my cord to the guitar plugged directly in to my interface. That's probably the way you've been doing it, and you've been using your little inputs on your recording software for your amps or for your presets, which if that's what you have to do, do it by all means. But like for this example, I am pointing to a Marshall half stack here. I want to get that big sound from it, but how do I do that? Because if I direct line in, I can't go through Marshall, whatnot. You can look in your product's manual for whatever you're trying to line from. Because with this Marshall one, you have to have your settings on your amplifier right. You have to have, the standby has to be off and this has to be unplugged. You have to know how to hook it in, but you can direct line in your Marshall heads. So if you have one and you didn't think you could, you can just look it up in the software for your specific model and the whatever you're using on the computer. So your software and your manual should be able to direct you how to direct line. Now, to get the fatter sound yet, you can track two lines at the same time. The direct line in from the guitar is going to give you your direct sound that you're looking for. But you can actually mic your amp. Now this is a Shure microphone, and I haven't tracked using this. We were just talking about setup, so I grabbed it for an example, but you want to have your stand that's short, low to the ground. You're going to find the amount of distance you want to be away, but you're going to actually mic line it live for your overdub. A lot of times they tell you to track over again or whatever, but this method, you keep your overdub track that you're getting on the microphone. If it's relatively very clean, you can have the level up, but this is going to give you that extra little oomph to the track itself. And you can choose whether or not to keep your mic'd track. So, it might have to do with your room setup. Like, I'm not ready to try that yet. I'm not playing the guitar well enough, so I need a studio musician to do some of the things that I want to do. But for acoustic guitar, I do want to try this method. I haven't personally done it that way myself, but that's a suggestion for you to try. I found it on a video from a producer that was teaching you little tips and tricks. So I shared that information with you. I haven't personally done it yet, but I intend to. So if you test the theory and it works well for you, please let me know, because I'm curious, but I have so many other things going on that I haven't tried it. Anyways, I am doing my podcast at the same time, so I'm going to grab my phone here so y'all can hear me better. I have been really working hard on my Ask Simply Mary series, making great headway. I'm hearing questions constantly and getting them every day. Just hit 135,000 views on Quora, so I'm excited because I don't claim to be a professional who went to school. I want to be that person that's there for all of you out there who, maybe you don't even know if you want to go to school for it. Test the waters. Learn as much as you can, and when you get to a certain point in your career or your hobby where you feel like you want to go further, start looking into job shadowing programs. What else is there to do? Internships, apprenticeships. The studio that I recorded Freedom Bound at, Tom Whiting, he is a great and very intelligent producer. He can help people with internships and apprenticeships. So I know it's out there, And if you're in the Phoenix area, you can get a hold of Tom at Tall Cat Studios. See if he has anything open for you. And, you know, just go on that way until you finally hit the day where you say, I have enough money, I'm going to school. And then, you know, do it. But I'm here for the young people, the people who just, you know, are getting serious and you want to know more. I want to share with you my own experiences, but I also want to share with you some links that I've found to be legitimate, that I've used myself, that I know are right. And hey, if I don't know information that you want to know, I'll look it up, I'll research, I'll make you guys reference pages because I'm learning this whole way too. I'm just so sick of seeing all these people that are taking money for information that is right there and getting paid perpetually over and over again for the work of looking it up like I'm doing. But there are ways to monetize things, and I want to share these things with you guys because you can start your own podcast, your own video series, your own whatever you want to do. There are trillions of people online every day. It's not really a competition, so let's just share what we have. And, you know, that's how I feel about it. So on this episode of Ask Simply Mary, that's going to wrap it up. If you do give that double line direct with a microphone track a try, let me know how it turns out. I'm really excited to see. We're still kind of in the completion here, so I haven't attempted. We don't have the foam on the walls and, you know, all that happy stuff. But yeah, definitely I would suggest doing that. Because really the only way you're going to get away from using your presets and your amps within the software is going to be to direct line. So I would say look up your head's information in the manual or your amplifier, whatever you're using. There's information on how to direct line and record with that instrument. If not, go to the manufacturer website and look it up online. That's probably where you're going to end up anyways. But that's my best advice to you to get a bigger sound. So I hope this helped your answer, and I hope I hope this helped answer your question. And I hope this helps a lot of other people who are out there dabbling in this wonderful world of sound, because it's amazing. And I can't wait to show you guys more. So that's going to wrap it up for today on Ask Simply Mary on Anchor FM and Apple Podcast.